Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is sanctioned by Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. Officers in attendance, promoter David Manders and matchmaker Bill Behrens. When the bell rings, the man in charge, Southern Fried official, Mr. David Weekly. This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit and is for the undisputed Southern Fried Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, 2 times he has been voted the best wrestler in the state of Georgia by his peers, but tonight he is the challenger. Weighing in at 215 pounds and hailing from the Dark City, he is the Murder One shooter, Joe Black! His opponent, in the corner to my right, he is recognized as the longest reigning Southern Fried Classics champion at 336 days. Tonight, and for the last 140 days, he enters the ring as your reigning and defending Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion, weighing in at 195 pounds from Newport, Rhode Island. He is your savior, David Ali!
David Ali versus Joe Black. Joe Black has the title here. Senior official David Weekly holding up the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship. David Ali stretching out here. No stranger to taking on bigger dudes is one David Ali. But Joe Black is a whole other thing. They have they've been across the ring each other. They've been in training together up and down the roads of Georgia and the Southeast for a number of years here. These two men stand across each other for the first time in a Southern Fried ring.
Yeah, these two men right here, I mean, the similarities are very striking. Both these men recognized as 2 of the best wrestlers in the state of Georgia. Of course, Joe Black voted that by his peers at Georgia wrestling history. Tonight, making a debut here in Southern Fried and could quite possibly walk out the Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion.
No doubt. I asked him here before before our event started. He had been here a while back, more than 5 years in his absence here, but not in the Todd Sexton era had begun. Have we seen Joe Black in Southern Fried? It has been quite a while.
And right now, David Ali, who has been out globetrotting, so to speak, coming back to Monroe, Georgia, defending that championship. And you can hear the crowd here in Monroe, Georgia, chanting Ali.
And Joe's heading out to the floor here to give himself a little bit of a break. Let the crowd soak it in here in Monroe. Big crowd here for us tonight. Fans chanting chicken at Joe Black. That is certainly not the case. This is strictly mind games here right now.
I think Joe Black's going to look to make some chicken salad out of that.
Yes. There'll be some chicken salad. There's going to be some lemonade made. Then we have all kinds of stuff. We're going to have a picnic.
And right now, David Ali, Joe Black tying it back up in the center of the ring.
Side standing headlock there from Ali, and Black lifts him off his feet.
You know, and I'm going to say, it looks like David Ali has really slimmed up a little bit, you know, put on a little bit of muscle, but also slimmed up in the right areas in his absence here. Went for the arm drag there, was blocked out. The power of Joe Black.
No doubt there, Black. Like I said, that strength advantage here. He's a little bit bigger than David Ali. size-wise, as far as the height goes, draping that arm over the rope, that shoulder, going to take away some of the strength there for Ali. Big, vicious circle clothesline there. And Joe Black kicks out at 1, and he heads back to the floor again to take a little bit of a break.
And we would be remiss at mentioning, lest we forget, that CT Keys is at ringside watching right now out of our camera view. But, you know, I crossed paths with him on my way over here, and I'm going to tell you, there is an intensity coming off of that man that just cannot be explained.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, it's a different dude the last month or so here at Southern Pride for one CT Keys. You can see him sitting there in the entrance ramp as Ali throws Joe Black spine first into the barricade here at ringside, defending that Southern Pride championship for the first time in a couple months here. And Ali's making his way over to where Keys is sitting. And these two men, CT Keys is coming for that title. Adrian Hawkins is the #1 contender after tonight. Whoever ends up winning this matchup here has got to contend with the approved #1, the leader of the approved, and then that man sitting in that folding chair right there at ringside. He's coming next.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, we saw him earlier. He didn't want the match with Najicism. He says that he's already been Classics champion, didn't want that. He's got his eyes on a much higher prize, and that prize right now is being contended against two of the premier athletes in the great state of Georgia, in Joe Black and our champion, David Ali.
Ali ducked out of the way. Big European uppercut from David Ali, a signature move, if you will, if he does have any of those. That uppercut from way downtown, a haymaker, if you will, ricochets off the jaw, ricochets off the head of his opponent. Joe Black just absorbed that drop kick. He didn't absorb that. Ali down with a hook of the leg.
You know, aside from being one of the best overall wrestlers in this state, Joe Black also regarded as one of the best technical wrestlers. But the other side of that, too, that you cannot take away is the power of Joe Black. He is well put together. And right now, David Ali has him on the apron trying to figure out what to do with Joe Black, the Murder One shooter.
Joe Black looks like a bodybuilder, no doubt. He easily could be in any type of bodybuilding competition or anything he wanted to do. He is that type of shape. He's that type of an athlete there. Here, a unique young man here for being the same height as David Ali. I'd probably say 30 pounds heavier. What would you say?
I would say that sounds about right.
And it's muscle, kids. He's a big dude.
Right now, got that front chancery in. Follows it up with a big suplex.
That's a snap suplex there, Dynamite Kid style. The quickness that ricocheted David Ali's body across the ring. Wow. Ali with some kicks and chops. And a nasty clothesline there almost took Ali's head off.
You can take a look. Joe Black just clamps on that rear chin lock onto David Ali. And those are some big arms being wrapped right around, cutting off the flow of oxygen to the brain.
Oh, yeah. Oxygen's got to get there. Ali's going to get up onto his feet here, so that does not take any more oxygen out of his body there, but Joe Black just sends him down head first onto the canvas. Just a nastiness out of Joe Black there. And the crazy thing is the learning tree that CT Keys is sitting under right now. That viciousness, that vicious streak already is developing in CT Keys. To watch Joe Black come in here and do what he's doing right now to David Ali, he's just learning everything he needs to learn.
I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think he's sitting underneath a learning tree. I think it's more like he's in a deer stand and he's got a couple of deers in his sight. And Joe Black or David Ali, whichever one of these two men are going to walk out as the champion.
I don't know that it matters to him at this point who's going to come out the victory here tonight. You saw him stand toe-to-toe with Michael Judas about 30 minutes ago right in this ring. He's not afraid of anybody in the Southern Pride locker room. Oh, nasty kick right to the back of the head. Could this be it? Weekly's down just a 2.5 count as the fans chant for their champion, David Ali.
You mentioned that this is the first time these two have gone one-on-one inside a Southern Fried ring, but like you know, these two men, they've gone one-on-one. They've been in tag team action all across the state. Pretty much dead even as far as wins and losses. But right now, David Ali seems to be getting that second win back and looks like he's trying to come back here on Joe Black. And Joe Black, always knowing exactly where he's at in the ring, was able to cut that one out. But oh, up to his feet is David Ali. Kick to the midsection. Nice butterfly suplex in the kip up. Joe Black back to his feet. Oh, wait a minute, went for a springboard, was caught in. Oh, and a German suplex by Joe Black. And David Ali's down. Oh, near fall there. Referee David Weekley saying only a 2 count as Joe Black very nearly won, excuse me, there on the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship. This, of course, your main event here in Monroe, Georgia. Only a 2 count there. Both men back up to a vertical base.
The quickness that these two guys exhibit at the size and the level that they have in wrestling right now is just unbelievable. Double clothesline, both men down. Senior official David Weekley starting that standing 8 count. We're going to see who makes their way up to their feet first. Black and Ali both look like they've been in a car wreck right now.
Both these men giving us their all here for the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship in your main event here in Deep Waters in Monroe, Georgia.
Ali missed the kick there. Headbutt right to the jaw. It looked like of Joe Black. That'll give you a concussion real quick. These two men just missing shots at each other. Springboard discus uppercut there. Looked like a European uppercut from Ali, but Black was so close he didn't get the full effect of it. Ali with a knee to the midsection, kick to the chest. Head of steam off the ropes. Ali springboard. Oh man, unique move there. Knee right to the chest of Joe Black. And Ali with the quickness again, up over the top rope, out to the apron, going up to the high rent district, and Black is right on top of it.
Yeah, Joe Black, always one move ahead of most opponents. That's what's made him one of the best technical wrestlers in the state of Georgia, and why he's been welcomed back here to Southern Fried Championship Wrestling with open arms. Just one of the many great competitors that has come back here. Now David Ali finally fights his way off that top rope and gets back Joe Black.
Black there and Ali coming off. And Black hits him with a vicious clothesline. And Black taking some punishment just before that in a last-ditch effort, a desperate move there for Joe Black. He hits that clothesline, and both men are still shaking cobwebs loose right now. A second standing 8 count for referee David Weekley so far in this matchup. Black is down on the floor in front of CT Keys. I don't know that we'll see him get involved in this matchup. Hopefully that doesn't happen. You see Keys again sitting there at ringside as Black shakes those cobwebs loose again.
And Joe Black definitely trying to get his bearings about him. Wisely staying outside the ring. He does have a 10 count.
Ali out on a dive. He hit him hard right across the top of the head, and Ali going up. You see there, he goes on for a dive, a plancha right there onto the chest of Joe Black, and Ali's in control of the matchup. It doesn't have to end inside the ring for Ali to win the championship, that's for sure.
Yeah, that champion's advantage is always very, very important to remember in these situations. A disqualification or a count out, the championship will not change hands.
We saw that earlier tonight in our tag team title match.
Wise maneuvering here, and Ali and Black fighting outside the ring.
Right in front of CT Keys there. Working their way over to the side. And Ali trying to set up Black for something. A couple of big forearms to the jaw. Oh, drop kick right to the side of the head there. Ali's got to roll Black back into the ring if he's going to try and pin him. Looks like Black's doing that himself. Ali. Oh! Ali went for a move to go back into the ring, and Keys clotheslined his legs, and Ali fell hard.
Yeah, he clipped that knee.
That right knee of David Ali's in some bad shape right now. David Weekley's back in the ring right now, counting out David Ali. He's at a 5 count. Moved to hand number 2. We're at 7, I think. Got to get Joe Black off to the side. Black coming over. And that's a 10 count there, and Ali is still out on the floor with that knee injury.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match by countout, Joe Black.
And Joe Black is victorious.
Yo, hey, I didn't drive down to Monroe for this. Y'all happy with that finish? I damn sure ain't. Hey, David, please save me, David. I need redemption, David. And the only redemption I'm gonna get is that Southern Fried Championship. That count out, that ain't gonna work. So either you get up and you fight like a man, or you crawl away like the little bitch I always knew you were.
Whoa. What is going to happen here? David Ali has won this matchup by he lost the match by count out, but he still retains the Southern Fried Championship, as we saw earlier. But Ali's trying to, yeah, that right knee's hurt pretty bad.
I think Ali wants to fight.
Ali's getting back into the ring.
Joe Black pulled his punk card. And now Ali's in there,
yeah.
And these two big bulls, they're going head to head.
I'd say this matchup's restarted, guys. Ali's got him scooped up, fireman's carry, neck breaker.
But he went over his knee. That could have done further damage to the champion's knee and put him in a very precarious position.
Oh, yeah, that's a terrible move on the part of David Ali's knee. But Ali went for that knee strike again, that right knee exposed. And Black with an elbow right to the knee. A huge clothesline from him as well.
Whoa.
The face of Joe Black tells it all. He is stunned that was not a 3 count. Weekley said he was just an inch away. And Joe Black's going to set him up a single leg Boston Crab on that knee. That right knee of David Ali, and Black has got every bit of his muscle pulling on that leg of David Ali, and Ali is nowhere close to the ropes right now. The fans again chanting for David Ali as he tries to make it to the ropes. And he does.
Yeah, he's in those ropes.
Weekley breaks, Joe Black breaks it a 4. And Ali's knee's got to be seriously damaged here at this point. Another move out to the floor, and Joe Black is right behind him.
Yeah, David Ali maybe should have just took this victory and left. Instead,
Ali.
he let Joe Black goad him into this.
Oh! Ali ducked out of the way in Black, clothesline that ring post.
David Ali, as I said, he should have just took it and left. I mean, he lost the match, yes, but he's still champion. But right now, we're back to kind of even kill here. Joe Black with the injured arm, David Ali with the injured knee. And Ali all in the face of Joe Black, kicking at that arm. Black kicking at the knee.
Black
Ali to the arm.
retaliates. Yeah, Black retaliates with a kick to the leg. These two men will need some ice bags later. Get the strength that's taking each man. Ali with kicks with his left. Black goes and pushes him off the ropes. Ali hits that springboard European uppercut again. Pushes Weekly out of the way.
Punts him out.
Absolutely punts him. That is it. Ali wins it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match and still Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion, your savior,